So, fella, check it out then. Here we go. I personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love staying with the holidays.
Yes.
I'm that guy who gets a real pumpkin spice latte in Starbucks in the fall.
Right.
This is not a holiday drink per se, but I do like putting the bamboo cream. With the actual rum itself. Nice little mixture. What you got going on right now, man?
I got the Bamboo XO.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Good stuff. MJ?
I'm sticking with the bamboo. What is this? I'm sorry.
It's a good rum.
It's
Just the
definitely
bamboo
good rum.
rum.
He just loves
my
it.
favorite. This is my favorite.
loves
But
it.
but the runner-up is the cream that
cream
my
is
man got
crazy.
over there. I went through a whole cream by myself. But go ahead.
I'm sticking with the Vion, man. That's like I said, it's my favorite. Tastes good. It's a liqueur.
Yeah.
Has enough alcohol content to get the job done. No sugar. You know what I'm saying? So it's my favorite. Tastes good. So I'm rocking with it.
They go with the shoes. The
That's
swag.
shoes are
They
crazy.
match. The shoes is crazy
The
right now.
shoes is
I was going to ask
crazy.
you about the shirt later, but I'm going to stick to the shoes.
Good look for now, man. The
So
red bottoms
right.
go real clean. Since our last podcast, multitudes of DMs and questions have come in about wanting to know more on each one of you all.
Yeah.
To include myself. Believe it or not, people actually care about me to some degree.
Absolutely.
Advice. A lot of young fellas want to know, what are you doing to get to where you are? As an influencer, the question has come out.
Yeah.
In your fitness career, the question has come out. On behalf of the balance that you seem to have that they want to strike, man, what if you had to say one, maybe two things to these guys?
Yeah.
What would that bit of advice be to that young fella coming up?
Oh, yeah, this is, I probably got two.
Okay.
But the number one of the trappings you want to avoid, in my opinion, personal opinion, is children. Do not have children too soon. And I have nothing against children. I love children. I got grandchildren. But that can be an obstacle that is hard to recover. You know, sometimes us as men, we have our children early. I'm obviously a product of that, where it stagnated my progress, where I wasn't able to go the places I wanted to go because I had a child to take care of. I wasn't able to go outside. I really wasn't able to network. I really wasn't able to focus on the things that were important to me because I had a child to take care of. And I love it. It changed me as a man. But your youth is an opportunity to really grind and to focus and to get yourself together as a man, a young man, and able to develop a family and yourself and your body and your physique. The number two thing, I was also a victim of this, is, as we all are, women. I was one of the reasons I got into fitness, so I'll be completely honest with you, a transparent moment. I was like, I'm trying to get swole so I get all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that over time, that evolution turned into something else where fitness became, you know, almost a mental health thing to help me just navigate through life. But women obviously can be in a distraction. I'm not saying you can't have fun. Enjoy it. But in moderation. Handle your business and your priorities. Focus on your body, your money, your mental and health. Take those things serious and take life serious, because right now, the time that we live in, a lot of young men out here are soft and they're weak. And if you can be that one that stands out, that's hard, and you a go-getter, you will run through them. Because there's not many of us left. So that would be my advice.
I get it. The blessings of children, but in a timely manner.
Timely, exactly.
You don't have children quite yet, so that's not on your list. But tell me, man, one or two things you definitely want to send out to that young brother looking up to you.
So I'm glad you mentioned the children's
You did a good job.
thing, right? So I don't have any kids, so that's always been my biggest question. Like, yo, if I do have a child, like, is this gonna slow down everything that I'm trying to achieve, right? So I definitely want to be a successful businessman. I definitely want to, you know, be rich so I could take care of my future family.
Right.
But if this is gonna slow me down, I want to make sure that I don't get in the space where I'm slowed down and I can't really achieve what I need to achieve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm 32 right now, right? So I just want to make sure, like, am I making the right decision and waiting and getting my business established and make sure I have the right amount of money so I can take care of my family in the future? Like, am I doing the right thing and waiting? Or am I supposed to kind of like be, because now my parents are putting pressure on me, right? Like, yeah, you're 32 now. Like, why don't you have
some
kids,
grandkids.
right?
Man, please bookmark that for 1 second.
Right.
I want all the ladies to know that they don't receive pressure from society only.
Right.
Right.
Men also receive pressure primarily from our families
Right.
Yes.
to put grands down. Please resume, brother.
Yeah, so it's like now I'm getting that pressure from my mom and my dad, and it's just like, yo, am I making the right decision and just focusing on my career and trying to become the best I could be and not being slowed down by kids? Or am I making the right decision and focusing on that, waiting on the kids, and to make sure that I'm well established before I have children, so I can give them everything that they desire or
Right.
everything that they want.
Right.
Because I grew up poor, so maybe that's why I'm waiting so long. I want to make sure that I'm rich and I can take care of them, because I don't want my kids to go through what I went through.
You vetting the situation. The most
Absolutely.
important decision any man or any woman in that matter is who you decide to have children with.
Absolutely.
That is the number one most important decision you'll make, because it can make you or break you, without a doubt.
DJ, of all things to tell that young brother, whatever it is, that onlooker, that follower who's checking out your content, looking up to you, what do you want to make sure he walks away with?
Just be proud of like what you did. So for me, I got kids. We're gonna stay on this topic about kids and whatnot. I am 31 years old with 3 kids, back to back to back. Literally 3 years. Boom, boom, boom.
How old are they?
Back to back to back.
How old are they? Youngest?
Be honest with you, I got 3. I got 3 years old. I got a 8-month-old and I got a 3-month-old.
Okay.
Back to back to back. Yeah. Life. But this is kind of like opposite of what you guys are saying. I respect everybody what they're saying, but my kids have sprung me to the top of you know what I think I can do. Just because when you have them kids, now you know, okay, you know what? I've been going hard for a long time, but now I can step it up a notch. I have to step it up a notch. I have no choice. You know, I was in that comfort zone when I was anywhere between 23 and 27. I'm making money. I'm training.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Enough for you.
Yeah, enough for me. I'm
Singular.
comfortable. You know, which I don't think that position in my life could have got me to where I'm at today.
Right.
My daughter came. I was like, oh, it's game time. My son came. I was like, oh, it's really game time. My daughter came. My second daughter came. I was like, oh, it's over. It's time to go now. So I feel like
It catapulted.
it crazy.
Yeah.
But that's when you were talking about kids. But what I want to say to the young one following me, man, character. Everybody has their own definition of character. Mine is what you do when nobody's looking. And I feel like that I've lived by that my whole life. My high school coach put it on the door, and I just went by it. You know, what you do when nobody's looking. Don't do things you don't think is the right thing to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody looking. There's always somebody watching.
Yeah.
And you always got to remember that. Coach always told me back in the day, hey, when you walk around campus, walk with your chest up. Don't slouch.
Right.
You never know if there's a recruit walking around campus just watching you.
right.
Like how you walk, how you move, how you talk,
Look like
how
a
you
leader.
shake people's
Right.
hand.
Because
You know
you
what
are
I'm
a
saying?
representation
Exactly.
of not only yourself,
Exactly.
but also the team.
Exactly.
When you walk outside, make sure you put together and your presentation is so important.
Move how you want to move, as if the most important person in your life is watching you. To me, how I move, my daughter's watching me. Every step I take, my daughter's watching me.
Yeah.
She's not right now, but in my mind, I have to vision my daughter right there, looking at me like, Daddy,
Love it. Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
So you saying that the kids motivated you to become a better person?
Absolutely,
you
absolutely,
have
absolutely,
responsibility.
exactly. And I don't want my kids to grow up how I grew up. I don't want my son to be how I was when I grew up. I don't want my daughter to be a victim of, you know, whatever the guys that are doing to women now grow up like that. So for me, in order for me to, you know, catapult and be who I want to be, that's where I take my steps from looking at my kids, making sure they're straight, making sure that they're looking up to me and who they want to be like and what they want to be like.
You set the standard.
There it
Got
goes.
it.
I like
I
that
got
a ton,
you.
man.
I love that.
That's some awesome advice. You guys, I got nothing to say about that one, man. That was some good stuff.
No doubt, bro.
Let us know how you guys feel about this whole situation here. A lot of value add came to ladies and gentlemen the same. We want to hear from you some more. Big Ron Jones and the Homeboys. The practical advice for your real world goals.
Let's go.
Sir.